Hey guys, we're back. This is Crossy Adventure number 7. We have some interesting people that we are going to meet. We have some musicians that are going to play some amazing music, and we're going to get up to some shenanigans. So, see you when we're looking at ya.
Is Elizabeth Street. Change here for route 19, 57 and 59.
What's your name, babe?
Callie. Callie Madeline Hall.
Okay, Callie. Tell us a story.
I was born into sex. I have female internal organs. I've been a poet. I've been on the streets. Smoking dope. Since and DMT. Taking lots of drugs.
Does it help?
Yeah, and I went before a mental health tribunal. I'm on the CGA for trauma.
So any wisdom learned from your experiences on psychedelics?
No, don't stop. You should know the gods. The gods represent wisdom.
Alright, well that's Callie. He's a fashion. I'm Alex. What's your name, bro?
Danny.
Danny. All right, Danny. Tell us a story.
A story about what making
A story about whatever you want, bro. About your life, about making jewelry, about chucking a piss in the toilet, whatever you want, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm a traveler. I'm start traveling like about 20 years ago, something like that, and how I get inspired for traveling was meeting a street artist like me doing this job here, meeting street artists, yeah, like me doing this job. So. And that's how I get inspired to the jewelry, to travel.
So how much places have you been around the world? How much places? How many places have you been?
Many countries, but many years already, different continents, and yeah, and all with this art, like street art, and yeah, that's my job, and that is some history I can tell you. Yeah, it's talking with some street artists and hearing about the history, how they learn, and what they do for life. Yeah, many street artists, South America, Peru, they are travelers. Yeah, many of them. They use the art for support history travels all around the world.
So what piece of wisdom have you learned from your many travels around the world?
Oh, I've learned many things, but my main wisdom it is like we is for everybody. It is we all need to reconnect with nature, and that's what I'm learning many things, but that's my main wisdom I'm learned from traveling and living life. We all need to reconnect with nature. And when I'm talking about nature means go to the river, go to the ocean, go to the bush, something like that.
It's very grounding going in nature, you know, like It's like getting in touch with your primal senses of being an animal, you know?
Yeah, it's for me. What I learned is nature is the most powerful healing thing, medicine we can have in the world. It's not we are sick, but also it is necessary in life. It's like the air we breathe. We can live without air or food. So I think we can live properly without constantly be in touch with nature.
I totally agree with that, man.
Yeah, I'm learning many other things. But that is the most important thing. If I can give a wisdom or something.
Tell me, what was the process of making that spider, bro?
Spider, that spider is made with wire. It's all wire work. It's just one size of wire, and then you just use one plier, and then you put a seed. The bat of the spider is a seed. You can use any seed. This seed in particular is from the Amazon.
So how much does that go for, bro?
These spiders go for 25.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
And you got these little medallions as well.
Yeah, I use coins. I use all kind of materials. I use seeds. I use coins. You see, this is a seed. I use stones, coins, different kind of materials.
Oh, no, bro. Ah, sorry, bro.
You get 10 gigs of mobile data for $25 a month. That's 10 gigs of family time. 10 gigs of scrolling through memory lane. 10 gigs of holiday escape. 10 gigs of catching up with the family.
Hold on, say hello. Tell us the story, bro.
Oh, what was the guy's name? 10 years.
Oh, cool. You got a piece of wisdom?
I appreciate it. Up the mighty good boy.
I am Tremmy IRL on Twitch.
This is Tremmy on Twitch.
Yes, this is my scuffed setup. I look like I'm from the future or crazy, one or the other. And this is my scooter setup. Yes, it's an electric scooter. It gets me around the city, and I go all the way home on it. You know, it's pretty good. Yeah.
So tell us the story, bro.
All right. Well, what would you like to know?
Story about whatever you want. So, story about how you got started on Twitch.
Okay, so basically, I've always been into, when I was in the younger as well, I used to do a lot of audio streaming on like gaming sites, like they used to have radio stations and all that, and I used to do that. And then basically, I started doing like audio voiceovers and stuff for radio stations and things. And I've always liked streaming on video sites, but I used to have really bad internet, and so I could never stream properly video, right? So now
you don't have that problem.
Now I don't have that problem, because now I work full time and stuff. I can buy the good, mobile data and stuff and do all that. And it's good, yes. I'm liking it. It's getting me going outside. The reason I started really was to get me, rather than just gaming inside and stuff. Now I go outside, I meet people. Yes, I talk to people and stuff. And yeah, I've been trying new things, trying new foods, going new places where I don't normally go.
Do you feel more confident now that you've started this Twitch thing?
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I was always been a little bit weird and pretty confident when I'm in public and all that. But now, yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot more. I'm a lot more open. Like I don't care what people think. It's like everyone stares at me, and they probably stare at you as well, and they see you at the camera,
Yeah. So tell us a piece of wisdom, bro.
A piece of wisdom. Let's see.
You're a heck of a dancer.
They're saying I'm a heck of a dancer. I dance a lot at home. I got like a whole like light setup and smoke machine in my bedroom.
Oh, that's sick.
It's a bit overkill, but yeah, hey, whatever, dude, it's fine. A piece of wisdom. I'd say to focus on the things you love in life, right? Because you'll find that your life will always come back in a circle to that point where you are. So, for example, like a couple of weeks ago, I got a notification on Facebook that 9 years ago on that day, I was streaming on Justin TV, which was what Twitch became now.
Oh.
So it was like 9 years ago when I was a kid, I was posting on Facebook, oh, come tune in to me, back when streaming wasn't a cool thing to do. It was just like something I enjoyed doing. And now 9 years ago, it's full blown. Everyone's streaming, everyone's vlogging and stuff. But the good, like, you can look back on the past and like, if I continued streaming back then, maybe I would have been bigger now. But it's good to not dwell on the past and just, you know, focus on today, growing now in time. Yeah.
Pat, there's this thing that I've learned recently, right? And the thing that I've learned recently is that there's so much power in focus and in choice, right? And the thing about this overstimulated society, because obviously everyone's a gamer, everyone's consumed by media, so the best thing for everyone in this overstimulated environment is to go outside and talk to people, but also on top of that is to practice mindfulness. And mindfulness means the power of now.
That's right, yeah.
And the power of now means to not have any distractions, right? Because your brain is wired for survival.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't have anything to fucking preoccupy it to, it's always thinking of shit to do, right?
Yeah.
So if you're like, say if you're really bored, you're playing video games and then you start thinking how shit your life is, you're gonna focus on that. But you play games to not focus on how fucking shit life is, right? This is what mindfulness is too, man. Because if you breathe and you focus, then you live in the moment, like you're doing right now, and saying fuck everybody, I'm gonna do me, bro. So it's great.
I'm pretty like ADHD all the time. I'm always like, gotta go here, gotta go there, gotta do this. But yeah, when I'm streaming, it teaches me to, you know, take it easy, because like there's no game filling the time. I am the content, so like I have to, you know, take it easy, talk to people, you know, like it gets me to calm down when I'm outside. Yeah. And there's something else I was going to tell you as well. I forgot. But yeah, no, just be yourself. Don't be afraid to. A lot of people, you know, who see you on the street and they'll assume you're doing something bad or something, or like they don't want it. They feel so insecure that someone's doing something, like, you know, being so bold that they start to get like hostile, you know. And they're like,
exactly.
I'm not even bothering them. I'll just be having like talking to myself in the corner or something, and then hello to yeah, and then people get so bothered. So yeah, just be yourselves. Don't worry about others. Yeah, just
enjoy life, bro. Hey guys, all these locks represent a lover, or a couple I should say. It's amazing. See? It's amazing. Yeah. Yeah,
fly you back.
How's it going, man? What's your name?
My name is Onni Saltevo and I come from Finland.
Okay, tell us the story, mate.
The story. I came here 2 years ago and that left me so many friends, so I decided to come here now.
Okay, so what's Finland like?
It's the best and the worst place in the fucking world.
What about in terms of culture, man? Do you feel like a lot of culture shock since you've been here?
Not really. I kind of knew the culture before because this is not my first time in here. I don't know. This reminds me like somehow of Finland somehow. I don't know. People itself, the city itself, like has the same image what Helsinki has, but maybe in a bigger picture.
True.
Yeah.
True. So when did you start skateboarding? Did you start skateboarding in Finland or?
Yeah, like 18 years ago.
Wow.
I guess so.
So why did you start skateboarding?
Why? That looks so cool to me.
Who's your favorite skater?
Who's my favorite skater? My favorite skater is it's Tony Hawk, definitely. It's my favorite one.
I knew you were gonna say that, bro. Every person that talks about skateboarding, they're always like
they
Tony
all
Hawk.
love Tony Hawk.
But is that because of the video games or because of the actual skating?
It must be the both. Both things
both.
must be, yeah. And like, he's the biggest skateboarding character in the world. What can we say?
He is, man. He is. So, do you have any wisdom to go along with your story about skateboarding or about Finland?
People should do whatever they love. It doesn't be skateboarding. It can be everything.
So
kids don't do drugs.
Kids don't do drugs.
Yeah.
So do you have a catchphrase you wanna leave with?
Peace.
Peace. Call that free manual labour.
And it came real fast. Ooh.
And that's how it's done.
Yep, that's right. Do you want another one?
Here we go.
Oh, I see.
And it goes in again.
Pull it out to the camera. Hey. You mean? Yeah. And I'll go this way.
Do like an alley-oop or something.
Hold on, let me.
Got it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, I can't do those ones, those arm ones like that.
Just waiting for him to get it in.
Are you camera shy too, are you? Oh, look at that. It almost went right in. When you're not trying, it goes in.
Oh, come on, bro.
I like his style.
You gotta be close. You gotta be close. You gotta be closer.
It's like kind of dancing like that, you know? It's got a good style.
Oh, God, bro.
Alright, man.
Come on, show me up, bro. Show me up. All right, brother. So what's your name?
Hey, what's happening? My name's Renell.
Okay, Renell. Tell us the story, brother.
So we're just here at the what court is this, so? the Melbourne Museum, Carlton Gardens? Carlton Gardens basketball court, and basically we're just hooping. So we come here often, like just basically to get some competitive games, get some fresh air, get some exercise.
So what was your first time coming here? What was it like? What was your experience when you first came here?
Just the environment, the atmosphere here is really good. Like you get people coming in from all different walks of life, and you know you just get to talk to everyone. And it's not just basketball; it's kind of like just talking to people, getting to know people.
Yeah, it's getting out and meeting new people.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Yeah. So have you learnt any wisdom playing basketball?
Some wisdom. Okay, some words of wisdom.
Yes.
Some words of wisdom that I could give to people is basically, life is short. Enjoy it.
Awesome.
Life is super short.
Is there any catchphrase you want to go out with or anything?
Catchphrase. I'm just trying to think what would be a good just enjoy life, man. That's
awesome.
it.
Mate, what's your name?
My name's Leighton. How are you?
I'm good, man. Tell us the story.
Well, I work in a hospital, and one day we got this guy in who was he was a Turkish gangster, and he was related in an altercation. This happened in Frankston, and he was high in meth and he got stabbed. And basically he got brought into the hospital and we fixed him up, but he was under police guard, so he's handcuffed to the bed. And so I left him that night, came back the next day, he was fine. He's got 2 police guards outside his room, and he's laying in bed, but he needed to go to the bathroom. So he's got a little ensuite. He's got his own little private room.
Wow.
With an ensuite. So the police officers uncuffed him and let him go into the bathroom. They're still sitting at the front of his room. And so 10-15 minutes passed. Now you got to understand, the ward is sort of set up like kind of like an L. So his room's kind of there and the nursing station's here.
Okay, yeah.
So he's gone into the bathroom, shower's running, the cops are sitting out there just reading the paper and on their phone. And what's happened is he's gone into the bathroom. Well, I should retract a bit. I'm at this nursing station and all of a sudden I hear this noise in the roof. And I'm on the 7th floor of this building, mind you. And then this crack forms and this foot comes through the ceiling.
Wow.
And this guy has fallen through the ceiling wearing one of those neck collars, the Philly neck collars, and he's crashed onto the floor. So what's happened is he's gone into the bathroom, jumped on a shower chair and punched his way into the ceiling and crawled through the crawl space to try and escape the police. And he's landed right in front of me on the ground. And I've gone, what the fuck? Ran around there, he's bolted, covered in dust and whatever, the cobwebs or whatever's up there. And I run out to the police, I'm like, he's getting away. And so the cops quickly get their shit together and bolt and chase him to the elevators, and then we sedate him and then put him back to bed. And
wow.
That's the story.
That's crazy. So is there any wisdom that you learned from that experience, or wisdom in general?
When you're crawling through an attic space, make sure you're on the support structures and not on the gyp rock, because you're going to fall through a ceiling.
It's a slippery situation.
that's the wisdom.
All right. Well, thank you, man.
Good day. How are you?
I'm good. Tell us your name.
I'm Ash. What was yours again?
I'm Alex.
Alex.
Right, Ash. Tell us the story.
All right. So my name is technically not Ash anymore because I changed it like 10 years ago to Rain, like the wet stuff.
Well, I don't know any other Rain.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I did it for shits and giggles.
So you changed your name from Rain to Ash, or Ash to Rain?
Ash to Rain. I was born Ashley. My mum really wanted a girl. Yeah, she still calls me darling, so I don't know what that was about.
So you changed your name to Rain. Has anything come from this new name?
I used to do it for shits and giggles, and I got heaps of giggles to begin with. And then, like 10 years later, I get more shits because I have to do forms and that, and it's just not that funny anymore. But yeah, so now the only people that call me Rain are the cops.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's like, that's my government name. And Well, I don't know what to say when people. Did you see me get real confused when people introduced me before?
No.
Like they said, "Hi, my name's Fergus" or something, and I was like, "Oh, I'm," and yeah, I just went Ash. And then I also put down something else on the page, so I was like, "Oh fuck!" Now that guy thinks I'm going to be lying to him.
So what's a piece of wisdom, bro?
Well, don't come to Melbourne.
Why not come to Melbourne?
Like so far, like I got off the plane like 2 hours ago, and I ran into someone I knew on the plane who said they'd give me a lift, and I only just made it here in time because I got like swept up in his whole thing with his mate. We went and had beers in their backyard, and then I sat next to his girlfriend who was real sick in their Uber, and she was just coughing the whole time, and I'm pretty sure I've gotten sick. And I'm doing this whole hobo drifter thing while I'm down here because my brother, I didn't realize he was in Tassie for a while. I'm supposed to be on his couch. Actually, don't come to Melbourne because the wind takes your dart, eh? And yeah, is that why?
It's all because of you. We can do whatever we want to. Hey there, Delilah, here's to you. This one's for you.